Well, hello there. Welcome to On the Painting Table with your favorite Lords of War friends, Chris and Jay. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back, or welcome for the first time.
You started
Uh,
watching this channel? I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
The,
If you don't know, we also have a industry talk channel where we kind of talk about news and what's going on in the hobby shop and kind of like how we run our business and that sort of thing. You can head on over to that channel. The channels are siblings or some weird friendship thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is our. This is how we. I don't know. Market hobby things that
Yeah,
we sell,
it's a better place to put that stuff, right?
and
So,
to show people that we do the
look, we
hobby.
actually do this as
We
well.
do
Yeah,
this.
we're not
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
talk all day or whatever.
So yeah, we're just getting started. So you have to ignore the some of the potato quality, but I don't know. We're doing our best here. So.
Potatoes have sustained many
Potatoes have
civilizations,
sustained, yeah.
so you know.
So
So we're gonna do this maybe once in a month or something,
something like that. Yeah.
where we talk about what we basically finished that month, and then what we're working on next, and what we're
Mhm.
excited about.
Mhm.
I'll start, I guess, with what I finished recently-ish. It's hard to call it recently now.
Ooh.
We got Yondu
Yondu.
Udante Do.
Yeah, very good. Nice.
Really fun model
Nice.
paint.
Really nice.
Very wacky.
Yeah.
He's a combination of his like comic book version and the movie version.
Yep.
So they actually gave him the actual bow like he has in the comic book, but then he's got
cool.
the whistling thing as well.
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
pretty cool. So
That's a great mini.
it is a really nice mini
Yeah,
actually.
got
Got
the
lots
face
of
really-
fun colors.
Yeah, Chris is, if you're wondering which models he cares the most about, it is his Marvel models, because he puts maximum effort into these things.
And then we got Nova, my boy Nova over here. Nova.
It looks ridiculous. Yeah.
He's
love it.
very silly, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's
Is this
he's
like the
had a-
archetypal Marvel model? He's got a glowing ball in his hand. He's a tactical explosion. And he's just like, "Rah!" He's just Captain America without the shield.
He's got everything. Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
the dynamic pose. He's got the simple color scheme.
Yeah.
I don't do any real metallics on my Marvel stuff. I do all non-metallics.
For interesting, I don't use metals.
I like to take as long as possible on
yeah.
my miniatures.
Yeah. Well, the thing about these is you finish them. That's
Yeah.
it. You don't have to
I
paint
know.
another one for the rest
Exactly.
of your life.
So, just for some like, one of the things I love the most about like painting black is not a new color I discovered, but like it's my go-to black color now is anthracite gray from AK.
Oh yeah.
Such a great color.
Mhm.
It's got that little bit of blue in it, but it's not super noticeable on the miniature.
Yeah.
It
Pop,
just
black, gray, blue.
creates some really good visual interest. Yeah, so
You can use that Payne's gray wash on that we talked about.
could have
The other video. Amped Payne's gray.
Jay, what did you finish recently?
Just this. Yeah.
Okay.
Here it is, Bayeroth. So we did the Phoenix Lords came out, and we're like, let's do a Phoenix Lord challenge. And Chris is like, I'm taking Asterman. I'm like, of course we are. And then another 10 people said, I'm doing Fugan. And I was like, of course you are. So
Sold a lot of Fugan.
we sold a lot
Wow.
of Fugans, yeah. So then I was like, wow, okay, I could be a different person. No one's going to paint Bayeroth. And I was right.
You were right for a good reason too.
Because he's the most pain in the ass.
Awful to paint.
Yeah. And I decided to paint him like the boss.
Yep.
And yeah, I learned a few things. One, I was like, let's try hard or whatever, and that's fine. That's fine. So a couple things.
Yeah, that's what you learned. Let's try hard.
Let's try hard. And then what happens is then you won't really get to see it on camera very well because you'd have to like really get the jeweler's loop out. But the cleaning of the models, like when you're trying to do that, so I know like this pauldron here's kind of there's like imperfections that you would notice with like some magnification
Like
or
you're
whatever.
talking about here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the paint's a little grainy there because like things didn't file the way I liked.
It's funny, you get like the milliput and the sanding thing out and you kind of like smooth it as much as you can. And sometimes until you paint it, you don't notice it's not perfect.
Notice it, yeah. So there's like little bits that like that. And anyway, the wings were the worst part of it by far. I probably spent as much time on the wings as I did the rest of the guy. The sword was an afternoon because I love painting power swords.
He loves sword. He loves them so much. He's painting, doing a power sword.
I'm doing a power sword class. Yeah. I don't know what other painful things. Not bad. I had him wings off and arms off. The gun arm is because it's like a off-whitey gray.
It's like their Wraithbone, right?
Eldar weapons are horrendous to paint. It's just like really subtle, like all the little around the little bumps egg shapes.
Yeah.
It was like you want to like have a you don't want to shade it to black, but you want to have like something to make it jump out. So that all over the places, and they're everywhere. Especially the ones in the back here around this like his like what I don't know these are like the exhausts or whatever or the I don't know how that works, but and then I did and then the like multicolor fins. I was using like various like apothecary white and some other. I think I was using AK gray blue or something. The turquoise color is Vallejo game color. They have like a dark turquoise,
Yeah.
and then they have a regular. They have like an abyssal turquoise, and then the standard turquoise, and then the yellow is AK lemon yellow, but then it's shaded with a bit of like Casandora yellow.
Mm. Yeah, because it's got a bit of that orange tone to it.
And of course the real paint is like outlining all these little things. Yeah, I don't know. Frankly, it looks a lot better on camera than it does in person. So I'll be honest with you. The camera's really
You
embellishing
don't
some
have to
of it.
tell that to people.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it looks banging on the camera.
Pro tip with all you people that see Golden Demon on camera, yeah, it doesn't look that good in real life. It doesn't. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. Anyway, took me forever. What? It just took me all of March at least. No, more. I don't know how many. It's probably
You went a bit over time.
probably 50 or 60 hours at least. Everyone's like, "Oh, get this done."
No, actually, your biggest problem was that you were in the middle of a project when we started
I was finishing.
our Phoenix Lords thing. You
I
were
was
finishing like a
finishing.
cities unit or something,
I was
right?
finishing my what? Oh my God, Kalis and Toll,
Oh,
idiots.
yeah,
Yeah,
Callus and Toll and
yeah,
friends.
really good though.
Callus, Toll, and friends.
Kalis and Toll, really good. Won me a lot of games. So anyway, that was that, and then I went with powder base because it's easy.
Matches your Eldar.
I have like Marzi base on
Yeah.
them. I also really hated painting this rock. I don't know for some reason.
That's not a
Blending,
rock, that's Wraithbone, sir.
blending the rock really sucked. So, oh, and then also I went with like the stock color scheme goes with metallic, so that was kind of nice.
Hmm.
Which was like AK bronze and Pro Acryl light bronze or something. Anyway, so there's him. Yeah,
Very nice job.
yeah. Thank you.
Very, very nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
That brings us to what are we working on
What
now?
is next?
So check out these exquisite.
Just that one?
Just one. No, I got 30 in this box over here. So I have not been painting for the last month or so. I've been basically Mr. Factory Man or whatever. So I've been building a 4,000 point Age of Darkness army
Solar Auxiliary?
because our friends are stupid.
I mean, you could have played Space Marines.
I could have played Space Marines. Yeah, I do have some Space Marines, thankfully. I have some Word Bearers. So I've got 30 of these elite Stormtrooper units. They're called the Velatari.
Is that Volkite?
They are, yep. And they're in a very pricey Dracosian transport. So there's 3 Dracosian
Are these guys going
transports.
to do anything to Space Marines?
They're going to stay in the transport. If these guys get out of the transport, I've lost.
So what you're saying is,
Yeah.
if I just leave your transport alone, the 30 of these you're going to paint won't see the table, is what you're.
Maybe I'll just use tokens instead. Maybe I'll just use tokens. What am I doing?
I will definitely make the worst play that loses me the game that keeps them inside.
Keep them inside the transport.
just so you don't
Oh my
get to play
gosh.
them.
Oh man. Well,
Anyway, they're
yeah.
really cool.
they're cool. They're cool minis. I've been wanting to do them for a while. So,
I just am like the detail, like all this
Yeah.
Volkite, because it's like Volkite's like a funny plasma gun,
it's probably going to be just a.
and it's got like
probably just gonna be
it
metal.
has a little gauge there.
It's probably gonna be metal though.
It has a little.
It's probably just gonna be all metal.
It has a
wash.
little gauge that measures something. And then what is this?
You're asking too many questions. That's probably metal as well.
What? It's like a grenade rope. I have no idea what that is.
Metal?
Okay. And then he's got hoses. Okay, those could be
A
black.
metal hose, yeah, or block, yeah.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
2/3 of his models would be metal and black. I
Well,
think,
the funny thing is, there's very little clothing. It's like there's like little.
yeah, the regular troopers have a lot of clothing. These guys are like pretty armored, despite having the exact same armor save.
Man, love it. I have to get the dry brush out, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, so I'm gonna be this week hopefully tackling like my color scheme, trying to get like a bit of a pattern going and like try to settle into some sort of routine.
I think actually, if you are you gonna do them beret? or whatever. I think you solid color and then you metallic a bunch of stuff
Yeah.
and then you wash it.
Yeah. Oil washes are gonna be my
Then
best
you
friend
oil
here.
wash the sucker and then you just highlight some stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's where you're. Oh, not these guys.
Your favorite, man. More Baharats, but smaller.
Little Baharas. Is this one of them more? Yeah, this one's like sort of more done. Uh, yeah. So I have 10 of these.
Time
10 of these, guys.
you do it to yourself.
Yeah. Because I was like, well, I did the Phoenix Lord, so I got to do the baby guys.
Mm-hmm.
So the color on these ones is a little different. It is AK gray blue. It's called gray blue because in their color scheme, I could have matched the dark turquoise, but I remember that like historically in my brain from like all those years ago and the nostalgia, the kind of the baby blue gray was the one that stuck with me. I think that turquoise is like a little more modern color,
right? Yeah, definitely.
And so I went with that, and you know the classic Eldar bodysuit thing. That Payne's Gray wash by AK or not by AK Pro Acryl, I did a lot of work. The wings are destroying me. There's like some. I tried to do this thing where I was like, I'm gonna like dry brush them, and it went poorly. So then I had to go back and redo a lot of it anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, because they're just like regular rank and file, I'm not gonna be as. Like, I just decided I'm not gonna be as super clean with some of the edge highlights. Like I don't know. I'm just trying to get there. And it's been like several weeks of this. And anyway, so I've got 5 that are like at this stage.
Mm-hmm.
So what's left is a little bit more detailing and highlighting. I got to paint the rocks, do the bases. And then when I'm done all 10, I might go back and like maybe fix the wings a bit more. But
Right.
the wings are by far the worst. So I project another 2 weeks if I'm not mega busy, which can be kiboshed at the store anytime. Some stuff can happen, and then I just yeah, and or I just need to start painting at home again, which I usually only reserve for really terrible deadlines, like Adepticons or whatever.
Or like my situation where if I don't paint at home, I'm not finishing. So.
You don't finish anything, yeah. So after that, you're doing more. You're just
After my 4,000 point army. Is that what you just said?
You're just so we can project the next 4 on the tabletops or whatever you want to.
Yeah, basically from now till September, it's just Horus Heresy, and
yeah,
that's probably going to be it.
Yeah. And then
I might sprinkle the odd Marvel model in. We'll see.
You just so you don't go crazy.
So I don't go nuts.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
And then I will stop painting Eldar, and I will. Although I have a massive backlog because I still have.
You do.
Fire Dragons, Fugan, Warp Spiders, and Lycus or whatever, and Asterman to paint. But I have for our own little Horus Heresy thing, I've got Iron Warriors, but I have, unlike Chris, I kept an army.
He was smart.
So I have my Iron Warriors army that is like mostly done. I am adding Typhon and 2 Arquitters, which are huge actually, and they're like artillery, Sakaran artillery trucks or whatever, self-propelled or whatever, and something else. I feel like I'm painting.
You gotta paint some Leviathans too, right?
Oh, they're like very close.
Yeah,
to
they're close.
They're like 2 nights or something. That's gonna be 600 points really quick.
Boom.
Anyway, those 3 vehicles for sure, for sure, and then the rest I don't know. A small thing. I feel like I'm missing a small infantry unit. Anyway, so
yeah, I mean that's So next month when we do it on the paint table, we'll hopefully be showing off Jay's finished Swooping Hawks, and hopefully I'll have some paint on some Solar Auxiliary. Otherwise, I'm going to be in dire.
You're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, I'm going to have some finished.
I might cheat and paint a Soul Blight guy.
That'd be pretty fun. The Vampire Lord guy. It's such a sick model.
I got a Radu. I built a Radu card.
Just go right to War Dry.
War Dry is sick.
That range is just like
I know.
It's
very good.
Been very hard for me not to buy one. Let me just put it that way.
Good.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this kind of video, just seeing up what what we're up to, and why don't we get in the habit of you guys post in the comment section about what you're working on, what you're excited to work on, and we'll just do this hobby journey thing together. And if you like these kind of videos, you can like and subscribe to this new channel. If you haven't seen us before and you want to see our other channel where we kind of like chit chat about news and what's going on in the hobby world and how to run a hobby store and all the crazy things that go along with that, you can go on our main channel and check us out there. But thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Take care.
Thanks. Bye.